So, I've never really been good at anything my whole life. I wasn't good at school at all. I barely graduated, and I just was never really one of those people that achieved at something in particular. I don't know, I just have oil on my face. That's why I work on cars, because I was never good at anything. But I'm not even really good at that. I just get by. But anyway, I've never won anything. My brothers and sisters, they were always pretty smart. My brother got real far up in the spelling bee, the one that's an elder. And my oldest brother, he never studied for anything in his life and just aced his way through high school. But anyway, I did win something one time, and it was a complete accident. I was sick one day from school, and we lived in Texas, so it was warm. But the next day when I went to school, that particular day was cold, chilly outside. And so I dressed warm. My mom put some stuff on me. We didn't have a whole lot of warm clothes since we lived in Texas. And I went to school, and everybody was like, "Oh, look at him. Give him the blue ribbon." And I'm like, what is going on? And unbeknownst to me, it was Funny Hat Day. And I won Funny Hat Day and didn't even know it was Funny Hat Day. That's my life right there. It was a Big Bird hat. It was like a stocking cap. It was the only thing we had. And I won Funny Hat. But I was excited. I'm like, yeah, Funny USA, USA, USA. No, but I talked about my middle brother, the one that me and him never really got along. He was always like winning everything. He wasn't like my older brother. He wasn't like the most intelligent guy in the world. But he was always one of those guys that seemed to fall ass backwards into luck or something. I don't know. But anyway, this was like a year ago. He has a really good job where he's like the right-hand man of this big trucking company. I mean, he's like, there's the owner and then there's him. And one time, my dad's a truck driver, and one time he got my dad a job there and then fired him. I swear to God he did. My dad got into an accident, and it was just a little fender bender, and like the dude wasn't even gonna like call the cops or press charges or whatever or anything. And my brother's like, well, the policy said, fired my dad. There's trucking jobs everywhere, so it's not like my dad didn't find a job right off the bat, but it's like, are you kidding me? I got my dad a job after that where I worked, just in between time. He worked with me for a couple months, just in between. He's older, so he couldn't really keep up much where I worked, but that was kind of my revenge, I guess, getting him a job since my brother fired him. But anyway, the funny story is that one time I was getting real fed up and tired of the place that I work at, and my brother found out, and he's like, well, hey, we got some positions out here. And I'm thinking, well, you fired Dad. But anyway, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, man, maybe I could work out there. It wasn't a truck driving position. It was like in the office, dispatch or something like that. And I'm like, well, maybe, I will, and he starts interviewing me. Like, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Dude, I lived with you for like 20 years. What are my strengths and weaknesses? We know each other like the back of our hands. Are you kidding me? It's like, I guess you can put on there that one of my strengths is that time I threw a AA battery and hit you in the nose with it and broke your nose. Yeah, come on, man. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Tell me a story of a time when you achieved something. Man, shut up. It's just either give me the job or don't. Let's see. One of my strengths is the time that I put your real phone number out on a gay chat site, and gay dudes were calling you all night. I mean, that was a pretty good strength, I think. You idiot. Come on. And so, of course, I'm like, you know what? My job's not so bad. But anyway, I remember when I became a ministerial servant, he was so pissed off. Like, I looked over at him to see like my family's reaction when they announced that I was going to be a ministerial servant. And he just gets this look on his face and looks over at his wife like, what the hell? How could this happen? But of course, after the meeting, he like pats me on the back and congratulations. And later on, he's like, I didn't even know you were reaching out. You know, obviously I had been, but he wasn't paying attention. So anyway, he ended up reaching out and all this stuff, and now he's an elder, which makes him even more pretentious than he already is. And I heard this black sister, she's super nice, Sister Coleman. She's my age. Her husband is not in the truth. She got a couple of kids. A super nice lady. She said, I heard through the grapevine. Actually, I heard from my brother. He straight up told me that she pulled him aside and was like, I think you're racist. I don't think you should be an elder. And he's like, what? She's like, some of the comments you've made and stuff, I don't think it's funny, and talking about my nappy hair and stuff, and that's racist. And I shouldn't say stupid in case he watches this. I still love him. But he just said, I kid you not. And please forgive me if there's any black people watching this, because this is not me. But this is just a story that happened. I kid you not. We had an elders ministerial servant meeting. My brother's an elder. I'm a ministerial servant. My dad's an elder. There's a bunch of other elders and ministerial servants. A lot of them are black brothers. My brother decides to say that he is going to go to New Orleans for his job, where all the coons live. He said that, and one of the black elders is like, what? And my brother's like, is that something racist? What did I say? And he's like, that's very racist. Oh my God. Anyway, give me your thoughts. I don't know.